ain't gon' come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me, world on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some, can of keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire, I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man, I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home.
Fantasy football, Madden streams on Saturday morning. About to get underway. Gonna give it a few minutes here. We are today going to play the New England Patriots versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is the 4 o'clock game of the week. Follow that with the Sunday game, New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys, and Monday nights, Seahawks versus Chicago. As per usual, we will always play as the lower rated team, so today we'll be playing as the Jags, the Giants, kind of hurts my soul, and the Chicago Bears. We're going to give it a few minutes here just to see if some other people can join up with us this morning. Hope you're all doing well on this Saturday. If you're on the East Coast and the Carolinas, hope you're staying safe. Little bit of a storm down there, from what I understand. We do have our chat figured out for today. We realized last week that PlayStation doesn't show the chat dialogue, so I got the YouTube up and running. If you want to talk football, if you want to talk games of the week, if you want to talk fantasy football, you know, I'm here for it. I'm gonna get these games underway real shortly though, and got a couple people joining up now, which is very nice. Hello everyone. Alright, give it another minute here or so. Hope you guys had some success last week in your fantasy football leagues. Alright, so let's get things underway here. We're going to get things kicked off with a big game from an AFC playoff rematch. Will be the Jags today Played an okay game against the Giants last week. You know, the defense did a lot of the heavy lifting. There you go, guys. Don't forget, use Madden 19, get 20% off your game day gear. You're welcome. Unofficial sponsor here. To our real sponsors, Madden Saturdays brought to you by Monster Ultra, 0 calories, 0 sugar, ultra refreshment. Monster Ultra available now, 2 for $4 at Wawa. If you don't have a Wawa near you, I'm sure they're available 2 for $4 at something like a Sheetz or a Circle K.
Rematch. It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on
How you live,
EA
fam?
Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Jags looking to make amends for their 24-20 loss last January, as they're at home this time to take on 41-year-old Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I'll have a look around the NFL at halftime. But first, we head up to Jacksonville. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I was at Jacksonville Stadium one time in high school. My band played at the Orange Bowl, and on the way back from the Orange Bowl, we played at a Jacksonville Jaguars game halftime show. And yes, Toby, we are good with comments.
They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the
I could see you guys chatting with me.
on the other side of the field for the visiting
So we're gonna have to keep a big eye on Gronk today.
So something's got to give here.
Have to keep a big eye on TB12, as he is known in the biz.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway.
It's an okay stadium. Jacksonville's kind of a shithole of a town now.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Unless, of course,
there's Tom Brady.
you really like Blake Bortles.
Patriots, a week 1 win for New England.
You're a fan of the good
Different
place.
than last season when they lost in the opener to Kansas City.
Then it's okay.
Tom Brady did his thing, Charles. 277
But actually
yards,
being
3
there in person,
touchdowns.
it's terrible.
He's making 40 look like the new 20. Forget
right.
30. He just keeps dialing the clock
right.
back and putting up big numbers. Threw a touchdown pass to Rob Gronkowski. Also connected with him 6 other times. A total of 123 yards in the game, including a long.
I've never seen that. Tom Brady put somebody in motion and they didn't actually motion anywhere. Maybe he should have called for some help on that block, because I came for him, cuz.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now
Barry
they're
Church
way
looking to
behind
hurt
the
you.
sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Yeah, the good thing about Jacksonville is you can get away with some man coverage, which is nice.
To at least get some of this
Got
yardage
Jalen
back
on the
after
outside.
sack. 2nd and 19.
You can't run on Jacksonville, bro. Oh, JB's here, everybody. Good morning, JB. How are you? Come on.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel, because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big time penetration.
All right.
And throw
Let's
people
get a little
for
Big
losses.
Nick out here.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Ah, come on, dude.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Killing me.
To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And this one will go to the
Killing me,
28-yard
Smalls.
line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
And that's how you make Tom Brady go 3 and out.
I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet.
And
give
the
him a
Jags
yardage.
take
Nice
over
job defensively to get to
at
him
the
and keep him
20.
short of the first. Jacksonville taking the field, led by their quarterback Blake Bortles, who finished 18 of 33
Bortles.
against the Giants. It was a win for Jacksonville, but remember, of course, they also had Leonard Fournette go down to injury.
Yeah, and if you complete 18 passes, you want to make sure that you're.
They had Fournette go down to injury, but he's back today, baby.
Chunks of yardage, creating those explosive
Nobody gets hurt in
plays.
Madden.
Just 176 yards, touchdown, interception. A normal stat line for Blake Bortles. Late in the ball game, though, because remember, Jacksonville had to hold on for dear life in the second half. They ended up punting
As
6
to his
times
real
in the
life
second
status
half
this
alone.
week, I cannot say whether or not Leonard Fournette will play. I'm leaning towards no. Hamstrings are tricky, and he was a little injury bitten last time with a lot of game time decisions, or he'd play a little bit of a game and then come out.
Now Bortles throwing on second down.
There we go, little ASJ, baby. Austin Safarian Jenkins unduly let go from the New York Jets. Should have had about 28 touchdowns last year. They're overturned by penalties, and felt bad for the guy. And my fantasy team, because I had him. That was stupid. I was looking downfield too much.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback
What are
gets
you
hit.
doing?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to
fell
go
off
on
the
second
couch.
down.
Right, let's see what we got here. A little Keelan Cole action.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Left side complete.
Safarian Jenkins, he's open again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is
All
the
right.
pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Now we need to run some real
Not
plays.
quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Throwing now is Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle.
Ooh.
That's Cole. And
Oh,
he
made Kyle Van
showcases
Noy
the
miss
spin
real
of a
bad,
pretty
but
good
couldn't
game
get to the
before
first down.
taken
That's all right.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I'll play the
We hear
punting
so
game
often
all
how
day.
tackling has become almost
I'll
a
pin you
lost art
down,
in the
son.
NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
That's right.
Able to get this
All
across
right.
the 20 before going out of bounds. A 40-yard punt.
It's kind of how I expect this game to go, IRL. Without Edelman, the Patriots offense is... I don't think their receivers are good enough to go toe-to-toe with these Jacksonville boys.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something
Stick
that
'em.
can put your team in some jeopardy?
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
All that for 5
Last
yards.
week, despite him not running the ball well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him
Bring
because,
a little
as you
heat.
noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what
Yeah,
they're doing
you can't
in
do
this
it.
game.
And
Can't run on this team, cuz.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of
Can't
the
run on him.
backfield.
I know when
Fearsome.
I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Definitely ain't getting this first down.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
Oh, shit.
He'll find his man. That's Hogan complete.
He got a first
And he'll
down.
be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's such a good route runner.
fuck.
Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are,
Son of a gun.
your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh, you got to jump for that, bro.
He's got it. And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
Am I getting Chris Hogan to
And
death
they're on the
here?
move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
All right, we got to get a proper nickel going. Yeah, see, that's not going to work, boys.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Anytime
Welcome,
you call an
welcome.
inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion
Seeing
there.
some familiar
Counting on your
fantasy
offensive
football
line to control
listeners. join in today.
That play got bottled up.
Hope your Saturday's going well. Tilby, I know it's Saturday night by you. What are you doing home alone on a Saturday night?
On second down, here's Brady.
Oh boy, I bought that one. But there's going to be a hold. It's all right, Gronk. You can have that touchdown. It's coming back. It's coming back.
So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So that's the only reason you got that, because you cheated. Oh, a dislocated elbow. Ouch.
Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 yards.
Oh, that's right. Tilby's coming stateside again one day.
When you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Is that actually underway, or are you planning on it still? Is it still in the planning stage? Okay, it is locked in. I wasn't sure if it was a full go. November. Oh boy, you picked a real great time to come to Philadelphia. But it will be hockey season at least, so that's good.
Rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Brady now on first down.
Yes. Says cover all the receivers. Don't give Tom Brady any options. Sack the shit out of him. Fucking plyometric motherfucker.
They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Throwing now is Brady. Looking middle, it's caught.
Wow!
And he's going to get into the end zone.
Gronked me.
So cue up the Gronk spike. Gets a Patriot
Oh shit, you seeing a Sixers game? Yo, jealous.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Pats able
I did go see him last year.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown.
I would love to go see him again this year. I don't know if it's going to happen now.
How about the pace he's
very
right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire
difficult
season,
to get down there.
The bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage?
But that's cool, man.
I think every single one of the guys who's going
Sixers Suns. It's too bad the Suns suck. But that's probably the cheapest game too. So you lucked out that they weren't playing like Golden State that week, and you didn't have to pay like triple for tickets. All right, so we got Gronked. Let's see if we could get back Jacksonville on the board before the half, and then get the ball back, and take the lead in the second half.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield.
Jr. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Oh no, Blake Bortles did.
Picked off at the 33. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
Well, I looped that one.
Happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big time.
What a bad throw.
Right there, and what a great play he just made.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Yes! And that's how you do it, to get it right back, kids. Put him under pressure. Then get Miles Jack out there. I love Miles Jack. That dude is beastly.
Anything though takes the cake, quite like that game in Miami. How about that lightning delay? Multiple lightning delays.
Man, when you open up the season in the state of Florida and it's not a dome.
Yeah, I don't know what
you got a
the.
chance of this happening, right?
I mean,
Happened to
Cleveland
Tampa
is going to
a couple of seasons ago, maybe a
have.
couple of times, if I remember correctly. This
Kevin
game will end
Love?
up taking 7 hours and 8 minutes to
And
finish. When all is said and done.
that's it?
Normally
Question
we
mark?
do a game in 3.5 or less. That's unbelievable. So great stamina for the fans, great stamina for the players.
Man, New England's showing up against the run today.
Great stamina for them as well.
Having no trouble getting Fournette going.
NFL history.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is
TJ
Yeldon.
Yeldon.
He'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the
To the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
All right.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Oh, damn.
For Yeldon. Now we're gonna get a timeout.
Usually that play works. A little
by
dump out to the
Patriots.
flat. Hit the spin move
It's
real
just their
fast. The guy
first, so
will
they'll
whiffs
have
on
2
you.
remaining here before we get to halftime.
He got me that
This is
time,
away.
though.
It's a high kick, and he got all
Oh,
of it.
just missed it.
And a little
Just
too much
missed it.
mustard on
Almost
that
had
one.
him
Hits a
pinned
couple yards
inside
into
the
end
one.
zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now the Patriot offense.
Now, last
set
night
to
I was
take
playing my
over
cousin.
again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play
And,
interception. We'll see if they can do better.
He hit a punt, and it hit the top of the pylon. And instead of calling it a touchback, the game pinned me down on, like, the goal line. It was the worst.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Isaiah Thomas, yeah, he was in L.A. for a minute.
Unfortunately, there was some bad, quite a few injuries, and the toughest one, Delaney Walker with that knee injury. He's gone for the year.
Yeah, and that's really, really difficult for the Tennessee Titans to absorb.
Oh, here we go. I got that nice updated Madden commentary talking about Delaney Walker being done for the year.
Marcus Mariota, he'll be gone for the year. Greg Wilson with the Carolina Panthers.
Yes, knock that ball out, Miles Jack. Don't give Edelman an inch. Don't give Edelman a performance-enhancing drug inch. Yeah, Thomas was there for like a hot second, and then when they got Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma, they got rid of him. Oh, and I don't even have to worry about calling a timeout because I just killed James White. Forcing New England to take a timeout and give me the ball back. I love it.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Now let's see if I can move the ball for a first down.
Right on his own 5-yard line. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down.
All right,
and 10.
what do we got here in the corner? Wow.
His way back
So the Jaguars receivers are so bad that they're overmatched by every single player on the fucking Patriots. They don't even have Malcolm Butler anymore. How's that for real?
Means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running
Not
game
looking
yet.
good.
The question is, will they? Well, quite a few teams this past week in the NFL were playing with new quarterbacks, guys that have been in the league, but in a new uniform, and they had quite a bit of success. You noted some of them. Who'd you have down?
It's really incredible success when you think about Kirk Cousins in Minnesota, 1. Case Keenum in Denver, 1. Alex Smith with Washington, 1 at Arizona. Pat Mahomes, he started one game last year, but it was really a throwaway. His true debut on the road against the Chargers wins. And Tyrod, whichever way he wants it pronounced, got a tie with Cleveland.
Let's see what we can get going here. Where's D.D. Westbrook? That dude's fast.
He wins in their home game against Tennessee.
Get him out there.
And fear the beard. Ryan Fitzpatrick with a monster performance on the road, beating New Orleans with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I got a tight end too, New England. I got a tight end too, New England.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
You coming, bro?
And there's a completion.
You can't stop Austin Safarian-Jenkins. Can only hope the Consano.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Uh-oh. Halfback screen. Touchdown.
TJ Yeldon, his second touchdown on the
I gotta watch this again on this little stream screen. Cut back. Nice block. Touchdown. Deal with it, Obama.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
TJ Yeldon out here making plays.
Where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A drive there of just 4 plays.
See, we're still on the plan. Still doing what we set out to do. Score points before the half. Gotta bring that strong D.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Gotta bring that strong D.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll
I want them to play it real aggressive.
Trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And why is it weird seeing Josh Lambeau?
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle.
Oh, Sonny Michelle. Oh, well.
Just shy of the 30.
How's that bone-on-bone disease, bro?
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up
Oh, Josh Lambeau was in the MLS?
A very solid gain on that play.
I did not know that.
On second down, Michelle. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. And okay, so much for our halftime break.
I feel like he's been kicking for the Jaguars since the Jaguars started as a franchise in like '96.
Ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Now we got some time.
In this third quarter.
Slow it down. Try and get this running game going.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin.
Positive yardage for Leonard Fournette. I like it.
That'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Green 80. Hey, let's go. Trip slot. Lucy.
Bortles to throw on second down. That's into the hands of
First down, Jacksonville.
Down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard
line. Ooh, you hear that little cat call?
And a first.
Is that what a Jaguar sounds like?
But oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Bortles now to throw. Incomplete over the middle.
All day. All day Austin. He's coming.
Across the 50 at the 45.
Can't match up with him, guys. You just can't.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many times.
Oh, Fournette, you got to juke McCourty. He ain't that tough.
This is going to be the result every time.
Maybe I should have dropped the shoulder, though.
Leave him with a 2nd and 2. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
Whoop! Oh, Keelan Cole, come on, dudes!
The strength, the speed.
You had that, brah.
I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson, so I think they can up his utilization in the passing game. But what really impressed me,
let me see this drop. That's some fucking bullshit.
Hurt his ankle, left the game for a while, and came back and helped power his team to a big victory. Remember, he had some dings at LSU that kept him out of a few games. I thought that was a breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
All right, moving the chains, staying alive, converting third downs.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Might only be getting 2.7 yards a carry, but I don't care if that, as long as that 2.7 yards means I get a first down.
A big second half.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And able to push his way forward.
Gonna grind this dude into dust.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and
Give him
4.
all the carries.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On second down, here's Fournette.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a Fournette run. That's a Fournette run. Now that YPC ain't looking so bad.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up, looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little wiggle, a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there in his wake. Now Bortles. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
All right, D.D. Westbrook. Get them little intermediate routes.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
This is how you beat the New England Patriots, man. Just ball control. Control the ball.
Tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has a slide.
You son of a bitch.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Come on, man. You're a veteran. You know better than that.
Still 3rd down.
You know better than that.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, you want to see some pressure?
After the penalty, it's Yeldon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this
drive. All right, get a little 3 more points here.
Formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice
feeling good.
Defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Feeling good. Got points. Scored more points in the.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts.
Oh, damn. Did I really hold the ball for that whole quarter? Yes, that's what I love about this game, baby. Just grind them down to dust.
Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break
Give Tom Brady no time to do what he wants to do.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half.
Cover 2, man.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
You're gonna die.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
Oh, shit.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a...
That's caught inside the 20.
Wow.
Big play there for New England. 62
Corey
yards.
Coleman just signed to the team this week.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
I can't believe he burned Jalen Ramsey.
But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just
oh my God, he burned Jalen Ramsey like terribly. Dude, you're supposed to be like the guy for me out there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's
Corey Coleman beating Jalen Ramsey. Get the hell out of here. Oh boy, whiffed on that tackle. Could have destroyed Rex Berkman's career.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Where's Grank? There he is. Man up on this dude.
Again, they run with Burkhead, and he's able to get it
Players, you had him. Just stared at him.
On the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And this will result in him losing.
All right, now I'm hip to your tricks, bro. Now I'm hip to your tricks.
Loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line.
Coming for you, Tommy.
They'll try and pound it in with Burke. Now he's over the line.
I don't know how they managed to block all those guys with just 5 linemen. Sent in like a 7-man blitz.
Touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block.
Well, now all I have to do is hold the ball for the next 4 minutes.
Fundamental football.
And we'll be fine.
Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Here's Corey Grant now to return.
Oh, missed the hole.
Field position.
Missed the hole.
To about the 35-yard line.
Stupid.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the
Keelan Cole.
chip shot field goal, maybe the offense
Targeting you.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
That time he did something.
A very solid gain of 27. Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
Yeldon is in again? Where the hell is Fournette? Did he actually get hurt?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2
That's
there,
a dumb call.
2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons
Boom, Safarian Jenkins. You can't stop him. You can't stop him.
1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal.
You got so many places to walk, and you have to walk right on my laptop. You dummy.
A 1st down carry now for Yeldon.
Oh, guys, you got to make that block, dudes.
Up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
No, but seriously, where the hell is fucking Leonard Fournette?
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens.
Game got real intense real quick, didn't it? Where did that play go? Okay, let's do this one.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the gun, it's Bortles. There's the first NFL catch for DJ Shark. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, we got to go.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense.
Got to go for it.
372, 380, 380.
Now Bortles got to have this one.
Jenkins.
But he will grab the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Gotta have faith in your team, right?
Keep the game alive,
You go for it on fourth, you just gotta believe.
Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Bortles going to come up here on
Still can't get Fournette back out here, though, can I?
All 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want.
Jacksonville battling here.
8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
there's Fournette.
should be in no
There
hurry
he
to
is.
play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They keep it on the ground.
Oh,
this time
boy.
It's Fournette, and he'll get this one back.
They
to the
were holding him
5-yard
in a
line,
good
but no
block.
further than that.
And then they weren't.
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Nobody expects the fullback.
Time running out, and the Jaguars have moved down in front here in the 4th quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before
Right?
they hatch.
Just gotta give Tom Brady as little time as possible.
We're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Oh.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession.
Get some dollar defense out here.
We've seen many times over the course of his career.
These
Can he
boys
pull
playing
off
deep.
Another 4th quarter comeback.
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot.
Suck it, Brady.
Throw away. He's taken down. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Oh, you idiot.
Now flags will come
You
in.
idiot.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman.
That's all right. You can have that catch. You can have that catch, dude.
Be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just
You got 9 seconds left, fam.
left in this ball game. We'll see. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down
Unfucking
deep
believable.
into Jacksonville territory. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And that will tie things at 17
Corey Coleman, who knew?
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime.
Fucking looked at the playbook one time and then all of a sudden became Randy Moss. Very disappointed Jacksonville
So we're right
defense.
back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They control their own
All right,
destiny
another
here. They have the
overtime
football
game on a
in
Madden
overtime.
Saturday
Obviously, a
stream.
touchdown would win it.
It's a common
Teams
theme.
around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Gotta get Leonard some more work here.
That transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Bortles steps away to his left. High throw.
Keelan Cole. Hell of a catch.
For the Jacksonville first. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience,
Line just has to give me just enough protection.
Than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's
oh, you fucking idiot.
Picked off by and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They
just sailed it right over his head.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
Westbrook, you let me down, dog.
That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one,
damn,
you likely cost yourself the game.
Brady gonna give this one to Burkhead, and he'll get this.
We're not done yet, though. We still can hold them.
He's down to the 48. Malik Jackson
still hold them.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
Get Marcel Darius back out here.
I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward.
Yes, hit him.
Extra hurt for the
Make
team
him pay.
Because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer. Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one, because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them.
All right, boys.
Ran a screen.
Need to stop.
And they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Need to stop.
20, like 20.
On third down, Brady. He finds Coleman.
Who the fuck is Corey Coleman? The guy got cut from 2 teams this season.
A good pickup there, 26
God damn.
yards.
4 for 159.
Puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
I mean, yes, I should not have thrown that interception, but god damn.
Overtime wears on. Something to keep in mind, it is hot down there on the field.
And if we think it's a sauna, what are they feeling down there? And this is where both teams find out about their strength and conditioning program. All the work they put into it to get to this moment, and did the guys follow the mantra of hydrating ahead of time?
No, you ain't scoring on me again, Gronk. I ain't doing that shit.
But he does reach the 5. Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's.
Stuck them.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn. No, you don't. Oh, and Miles Jack got hurt. He hit Brady so hard he hurt himself.
Able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and goal, Patriots now.
Tom Brady on the sneak.
Oh, God.
They come out here in the eye, and they will run it with Michelle.
No!
And he's in for the score. It's absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,
Oh man,
I got some overtime.
that one hurts a little bit.
Look at you. Tried to make this
That one hurts a little bit. Corey Coleman, man.
Pay for my meal later.
Oh, you saw it here first. Go pick him up on the free agent waiver wire. Gonna have a huge game. He's gonna burn fucking Jalen Ramsey.
What a game.
Crock of shit.
So for the Pats, it was a great all-around performance.
All right, on to Sunday Night Football we go. Time for a little Giants Cowboys. No, I do not want to play more games with the Jaguars. Fuck off. All right, playing as the G-Men. The game felt like what this game's probably going to be like, too. It's going to be a tight, contested game. I don't think it's going to go overtime, but...
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a man back for a 15th NFL season. Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas,
NFL
and the
football.
introduction of the Cowboys, no exception.
All right, I'm a little excited to get to use Saquon, so that should be fun.
Will do battle with the New York Giants. Hello again, everyone.
Oh,
I'm
shit, he gave me the Rob
Brandon
Van
Gordon,
Dam.
joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in off a loss in the
Gave me the Rob Van Dam.
on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Give him the
On
boot.
the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give
Now,
in this one,
theoretically,
right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
should be able to contain the Cowboys on offense because they have absolutely zero
They
weapons.
didn't have a play in Carolina territory the entire first half, and Prescott finished
But-
with 170 yards. They were fairly empty yards, to be frank.
Yeah, so there's got to be some concern in Dallas because if you go back now in his last
Corey
9
Coleman
games,
just lit me up.
7 times he has
So
hit
what the
200
fuck do
yards
I
to
know?
the football. So part of it is they can't establish a run with Ezekiel Elliott. The other part is the receiving core up to the challenge, but what's being missed, they're missing a couple of key starters on the offensive line. He got harassed the entire game against Carolina.
The numbers for Zeke from last week: 15 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the
I gotta
exact
watch
same
out for
thing
Cole
as last
Beasley,
week.
though.
Get him the
Dude
ball
is
early and often. I
sneaky.
think he's got another big game in him in this one.
He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he gets this one just
Okay,
shy
the
of 40 to mark it
Giants
down
got
to
some playmakers in
39.
some spots,
12 yards
but
there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They've got good playmakers
I don't
on
know
the
how
offensive side of the
will
ball.
they
I don't
match
know
up
what
against
happened
that
last
very many
week
teams.
to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
There you
there's
go.
a lot of talk about how they're going to
Get
increase
'em.
their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching
Dallas
staff
this season
really
does
gets
look
on them, and
bleak.
that's how they motivate them.
I'll
Most of these
I'll
guys
agree
are
there.
self-motivated. They
But I
have a
don't
lot
know
of
which of
pride in
these
their
two teams is going to have the
After
worst
the
season.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd
Because
and 10.
Giants ain't much ado about nothing either.
Prescott from the gun. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be he take it
Oh, well, at least I heard him.
before he gets into enemy territory?
Heard him.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the drive takes
maybe the
him
Giants
into
aren't cut out for
Giants
man
territory
coverage.
Now, 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh,
Now contact
damn
up
it, that was my
front as
fault.
penalty markers come in. Who is this
Defense.
against?
that was actually me that time, not the computer. Sometimes,
So a jump there defensively.
sometimes I just get a little too greedy.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Come on, Snacks.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Not much there.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, Zeke.
He's taken down at the 40. Elliott in week 1, that loss to Carolina, he had 15 carries, 69 yards. He did have a score as well.
The Cowboys' offensive line, tight ends, they have to spend a lot of time in practice now working against loaded boxes. All right, I'm not just talking about 7. I may not even be talking about 8. I'm talking about maybe 9. Be in that
Nope.
box until the
Not
Cowboys
today,
show
Zeke.
they can hurt people downfield throwing the football.
Not
He's gonna
today.
have to just
Not with
get what's
Olivier
blocked
Vernon
in
out
terms of
there.
yardage. He's got to create his own yardage with his runs. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you put out everyone to the line of scrimmage,
Stick
if
'em.
he breaks through,
Hold
there's
'em.
nothing but room to run.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a
child.
scheme going.
And this one will not get
That field
there.
goal went
It's off to the
buck
left
wild.
Anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, good thing Dallas cut
Everything
Dan
looked
Bailey,
good.
huh?
Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to
Jesus.
go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Now the rookie first-rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
That away.
The numbers for him from a week ago.
That
18
away.
carries, 106 yardage.
Saquon, man, this guy was so fun to watch in college. I don't like the Giants, but I will gladly watch Saquon Barkley every week.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to
Straight out of college.
They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now.
Break it. First down.
Take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really,
Hell yeah.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college
Can't
scouts.
tackle Saquon
All came
Barkley.
together. They evaluated it
How
very
dare
well
you?
and got a nice payoff.
How dare you?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
10 I-call plays for Saquon Barkley this entire drive.
Well, with Barkley, you touched on it a little bit ago about them needing big games from him to take pressure off Eli. He did have 106
Here comes Wayne
yards in his NFL debut.
Ballman ain't getting no fucking carries.
That home run play that he made, right? Where I thought it was blocked pretty well initially, and then he used those powerful legs to step through a couple of tackles, get to the sideline, and then the acceleration. Whoosh! 68-yard touchdown. Giants fans expect to see plenty more of that.
Jonathan Stewart. Uh-oh, but they matched up with Beckham one-on-one. That's bad news for you boys.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short
Yeah, you can't leave him one-on-one.
Back to 1.
He
He's just going to beat you.
All the way down to the 9. A good pick up there of 20 yards. The game against Jacksonville was a return for Odell Beckham. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He pushes forward from maybe.
They won't try to run for it. They will run for it. They're going to run for it on second and third and fourth down, too.
We're trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he
grind
takes it
him.
from the 7
Just
down
fucking
to the
feed him the
4-yard
ball.
line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action, throw the ball.
Oh, well, it came on that blitz right through that giant-ass open hole.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
You know what? We need to get this offense going early.
On the side of their helmets, rising up on defense. We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line.
Let me get Odell on a little fade here.
Manning indeed going for it on 4. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
What? He was out of bounds.
Jones. Well, we got a second here to look back to.
Let me see that.
A handful of nice road wins. The biggest surprise, no doubt, CD. How about Tampa Bay
in bounds?
New Orleans?
Yeah, that was a big one because I'm not sure how many people really expected
no
that.
feet, no
We
feet.
looked at the schedule in preseason and thought, oh my God, for Tampa, at New Orleans, at home for Philadelphia, home for Pittsburgh.
Peter gonna challenge this? No, I'm gonna challenge it. Can I challenge it? Can't challenge it.
Restart. If they
Son
won
of a bitch.
one of them, it would be great. Well, they got it on Sunday, winning at New Orleans, Washington at Arizona, Cincinnati at Indianapolis, Kansas City at the Chargers. All of them had big wins in week 1. But didn't you think Chicago was going to pull it out?
Oh, that was going to be a stunner. And if Chicago and the Saints had won,
Byron
some
Jones.
elimination pools wouldn't have had many people left.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers showed up, and poor Chicago went home with an L. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are good.
Get him.
Yes.
Olivier Vernon, he's hungry.
Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6. That is a sight, a sack.
Keep letting him sneak in there.
To see more of this year.
Well, we know they put a big emphasis on it in the offseason, and it paid off in a big way early in this game, getting to the quarterback. The Giants know they have to get their pass rush pumped up.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets
4
up
yards
third
on the
down.
completion, bringing up third down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here
Get
defensively.
snacked some fucking sacks.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Fourth,
They do
fourth,
get 12, but they'll
yes.
be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Alec
Instead
Ogletree.
of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath.
Oh damn, he
there.
just
You like
fucking
the call?
quick snapped the
I think
shit
it's
out of
a high
that.
percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use
Who
his
returns a
legs and
punt
his
from inside their own end
to
zone?
make
I don't know,
people
sometimes you
miss
gotta try
and
something
pick
fun.
up first down.
Try a little
In this
funk.
case, it didn't happen.
Let Odell Beckham do his
Return
thing.
there, call it 13 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh Jesus, Eli, what the fuck?
Shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Oh, Odell Beckham could not have been more open on that play. How the fuck you overthrow him? Oh, is this what it's like to be a Giants fan? I don't know. Good. I hate the Giants.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Manning. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Jason Garrett. There's no way he has a job this year, after this year.
Coming
There's
up
no
at
way.
the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And Ingram holds it in. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 20.
I do like Evan Engram. You know, they have guys that I want to like, but I can't like them because they're on the Giants.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield
Whoa,
bomber
whoa,
to a
whoa!
guy who
You're right.
You
You just fell off the couch, you goofball.
With that pass completion, the maturity of a veteran taken with the defense will give him.
Throwing now is Manning. On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. And he'll be
Russell Shepard, Starling Shepard. There's too many Shepards on this team. Not enough sheep.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
AB, come on, man. You're killing me.
He takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top.
Eli, what the fuck?
And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver.
Dude, why is he so bad in this game?
There, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue.
He's like a competent quarterback.
As far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
He's won Super Bowls. How can you disrespect the dude this much?
And communicating well, too.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And
God damn, man.
It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here.
Oh, I deserve that. I just held on to that ball way too long.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
Go out of bounds. Thank you. Come on. Have a seat.
And now here come the Cowboys. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards.
Dude,
here.
just make up your mind what you're fucking doing. You're killing me with this.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
This will be a 2-yard
Boy, what a great
play.
game this is going to be for Sunday Night Football. I imagine it's going to be just as futile. All right, that one was not me.
And a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
That was not me. Come on, get off the table.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside.
Who is that?
The Cowboys going to use their
Didn't I already hurt that guy?
Down as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Lame. Stupid.
A first down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
Yeah, you ain't getting past Landon Collins, my friend.
Right at the 34 here. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And again, it's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Prescott now from the 50.
Oh, shit.
And some room to maneuver.
Hit him. Jesus.
Near the 20-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on. There you have it.
Zip,
Halftime
zip.
Quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Man, I bet you guys are loving watching this example of putridity. How do you fumble a fucking kickoff, man? Don't you roll out of bounds?
Oh, and this is going to wind up a
You
safety.
cannot be serious that that just happened.
Well, you and I talked during the halftime break about
what the fuck was that?
I don't think this is what we had in mind here.
No, not at all, but points are points.
You just fell over. You just fell over. Unfucking real. I've never seen that happen in any. A guy can't even catch the kickoff, and then the guy dives and does a fucking somersault. Unfucking real.
Out come the Cowboys now.
I am simply stunned.
First here in this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, it's a gain of 7.
I'm so disgusted.
This a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I mean, yeah, Dak Prescott is completing a lot of passes, but they're not going anywhere. So I'm not like afraid of their passing game.
Situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable. Smart play too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Just still like in disbelief of what just happened.
Solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Prescott on 1st down.
Thank you, Janoris Jenkins.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
I knew Dak Prescott was going to fuck up eventually.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're
all right,
man,
let's recover from this fucking shit-heel safety we got stuck with.
Eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
4 yards on the pickup there.
Oh,
Saquon. With a 3rd and about 4 more.
You're it, man. You are it. You're all I got.
Game, you've just got to stick with
Can't
it.
trust Eli to throw it to wide open guys.
Panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the essence of the running game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Make it. Make it.
Not in this situation.
Woo, barely.
Corner, defeating that logic and making a really
Will
nice
Rosas.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle.
It's a 3-2 game here in Dallas. That's what everybody's been looking for out of a football game. 3-2.
Sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Tavon Austin. Man, remember when he was something?
Comes out to the 25-yard line.
That seems like so long ago.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
Snacks.
run back out there and go, totally
Eat some up.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Where's Landon? Landon, get in there and hit them, dude. Hit somebody hard.
They go to Elliott again.
Yes.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now
suck it,
third
Elliott.
down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I'm watching all these guys golf outside my window, and I want to go golfing.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he will avoid
What?
the contact
What the
as he
fuck?
slides to
Why'd
the
you
stop.
slide?
The decision to tuck and run
You had
gets
so
him
much room
free,
to
but
run,
that's not
computer.
enough. Now it's
Thank you for
fourth.
sliding, though.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible
Thank you for
negative
getting
and turned it into
spooked.
positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Beckham.
Oh,
Very good return there.
almost
Give him
did
an
something.
even 20 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That they got 3 points out of, they've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they
fuck
love him
is-
up because he's helped them
I know
out.
they got Byron Jones, but who the fuck is their other corner that is matching up with Odell Beckham like he's fucking Jalen Ramsey?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Finding his target is Cody Latimer.
Whoa, what a fucking
Taking it
hit.
across midfield and just shy of the 40.
How did he hold on to that? I don't care. I'm
First
glad he
target,
did.
first catch and a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball.
All right, Saquon, let's get you some
Back
fucking
now here
yardage
on
here.
EA Sports.
Chunk up some
This
fucking
one's still
yards.
anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Single high on Odell.
Manning now on 1st down.
All right, couldn't even take my 3-step drop. They got in there so fast.
Tyrone Crawford getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow. And they
Just
wanted
when it
some
looks like
coverage. They
something
were
might
man,
go
and
right.
Each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh my God! I can't believe I almost caught that after it was tipped 3 times by a Cowboy.
Intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances.
Oh man, what a game,
Especially in a spot
huh?
like this 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
On 3rd and long, it's Manning.
Get it!
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
Nearly the pick they
Run there,
needed.
But at least it does get them to 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good
Oh, I
hands,
felt
he'd be
like,
playing offense.
man.
And a bit of a mistake there.
What a
This is
shitty
well
punt.
into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had
All
it
right,
fun
holding
last
on to that
time. It has
3-2
not
lead.
been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the
Putrid.
red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball.
Oh
well.
shit,
As you
too
said,
far,
heading
too
into the
far.
red zone,
Yeah, you
not
overthrew him.
not even put points on the board.
Eli Apple, man, what are you celebrating for? You had nothing to do with that success.
What is working and
You got
get more of
burnt.
that.
Meanwhile, they
You
take
got
a shot
burnt.
to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Fucking shake your finger.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott to throw it.
Oh, Alec
Rifles one,
Ogletree!
it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree.
There you
And
go.
They're going to take possession of the football inside the 15
Whoop.
at the 14-yard line.
Whoop.
Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this. until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
All right, boys, come on.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Dance, Saquon, dance.
Barkley, his second touchdown on the season. And the
That's how you
Giants
do.
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan
This is
of
such
the
an
dive.
ugly fucking game.
Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. And the interception.
11 of
the previous
15,
drive, that
2
might be
picks.
one we look back on and say that was the
Dak
turning point of this
Prescott.
game.
That's like a Dak Prescott
Guess
game
what?
to me.
There's still
Right,
time
buddy?
for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could
gotta
have
get off
some
the table,
twists and
though.
turns. Stay
Thank you.
tuned. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Drops it underneath.
Hurt him, Hammer.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15
Yeah, there might
yards
be
and
some
6
10-2
moves.
soccer games out there in like
Pocket, of course, the focus here has
G
to be the
League.
touchdown and 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Alan Hearns. Hey, way to go. You've made it a play.
And they move the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be
Blitz.
in each and every year. And it's because
Let's
of catches like
blitz.
that. That's why he goes.
First down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Let's blitz.
Completion
Let's
good for 3, and it's
blitz.
second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
What the hell happened to that pass?
Trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
What the heck happened there?
There, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage
Oh,
throughout this
he
one.
threw it off my
Doubt
guy's
about it.
head.
And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
All right, boys, come on. We got to stick them.
Yet again.
There we go.
It's going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
There's your
of that
Dak
defense
Prescott.
Right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Gotta watch
There's
Cole
nothing
Beasley.
available there for him.
Now Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
And that should do it. Let's get a couple runs.
So the failure to
Grind the
convert,
clock
no doubt,
down.
really hurts, but this one's
Get the
not over.
G-Men
Good
out of
chunk
here with a
time on the
win.
clock and the
I think the
timeouts.
Giants will win this game in real life. I don't think they will win it by a score of 10-2.
That's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket.
I also think the Cowboys will score some points and not just let the Giants score 2 points for themselves.
And get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And quickly, we're going to
We
get
got third and
another
one.
stop here with
Oh, first and 10. Oh, it's even
1:54
better.
as they call the timeout defensively.
It's the best kind of down. First down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Burn those timeouts.
We're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Jonathan Stewart checks in.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Oh, and one of our... Oh, no, it's a backup tight end. Okay.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best
Attaway,
receivers.
boys. That's how you wrap a game up. First downs.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he is
His offensive line is not great.
Field. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And you remember pre-draft, there was a lot of speculation that the
Let's
Giants
convert
should
another
look for their
first
future
here.
quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of
Feed me your booze.
And give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012.
Oh,
Lamont
God.
Bradshaw did it then.
There's honestly nothing more delicious than cowboy tears.
Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result, defensive tackle.
Hernandez, you got to hold that, man. That hole was gigantic.
But that's about all.
Almost running a stretch play, didn't it?
All right, 2 games in the books. We're 1-1 on the night.
It just never materialized.
And I think the win-loss results have been correct. I do believe the Patriots win. I do believe the Giants win. The scores might be different, but we're on the right pace.
School football, low scoring, close game.
I will say I do not like how disrespected Eli Manning is in this game. I can't believe I'm saying that. But the fact that he overthrows wide open receivers so badly in this game is not indicative of the kind of quarterback Eli Manning is in real life.
To continue playing this team season.
All right, we got 1 game left. And that game is Seahawks-Bears. So we'll be playing as the Bears again. This time we'll see if we can actually get a win. We lost last week to Green Bay. And that was what happened in the real game. Cleveland didn't beat Pittsburgh, but they tied them. What was the other game I played last week? I honestly don't remember what game I played last week. Raiders? Rams? No, what was the other Monday night game? I don't remember. When you get old, you forget things. And while we're here on some loading screens, let me remind the 3 of you watching that if you haven't signed up for the Fantasy Football Podcast Fantasy Football Challenge, Still plenty of time left to jump over onto our Discord.
With that, we'll get out to Matt Nagy's home
You can find the link to our Discord on our Twitter at FFFFF Podcast. And all the rules are over there. We got a couple good entries this week. We had some good entries last week. Love to see more of you guys take part. We are going to have prizes at the end of the season.
This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel.
All right, Bears, Seahawks. Where's Mel? I bet you Mel left. Mel's too good for me on Saturday mornings.
With the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll
look at this guy. Matt Nagy.
You can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and
Let's go, Bears.
home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory.
Let's go, Bears.
Chicago Bears offense taking the field, and this Bears crew was on the wrong side of an Aaron Rodgers comeback the other night. And, you know, Mitchell Trubisky, 23 of 35, 171 yards on the road. What did you think of his performance?
Well, I thought he looked like a good second-year quarterback who's going to get better.
Oh, Tariq is so sleek.
One of the things that I noticed,
He's just a little sneak.
Coach, Matt Nagy, his new offensive coordinator, they played to his strength, which he can use his wheels. Ended up running for 32 yards on the ground as well, and they used him for some key runs, or just all-out quarterback sweeps with some lead blockers. So we'll see some extra wrinkles as we go on. But I think his big
Trey Burton.
play more as the season develops.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton.
What? Broken finger? Oh, come on.
His position and
Injuries on the kickoff. Yes, I will admit, especially with the beanie on, he did look. Matt Nagy did look just like Josh.
Make plays after the catch and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
And again, you put a beanie on a guy with a shaved head and a big beard, and I mean, they all look like Josh at some point.
Running game in the offseason, they were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Right, this game wants me to find Anthony Miller for his first career touchdown. I would love to do that.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, Trey Burton. Oh, yes. Spin that football, baby. Spin it to win it.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver.
Oh, well, yeah, if you're covered by number 28, good luck.
To try and take that away.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. He only got a couple.
Let's get Miller out here.
A ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Get Miller out here for some Miller time.
He started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This might be
free play
for Trubisky.
Oh.
It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offside, defense.
Hit off Tariq's head.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
What's interesting about that play is that sorry guys, that play would have been blown dead beforehand. You don't get that. You don't get that anymore. NFL cracked down on that.
Throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right.
And he was wide open.
End zone incomplete.
You fucking moron.
They're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they looked in his direction.
Nope, we're doing it again.
One yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away
we're going for it on 4th down.
They've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
He did it!
Anthony Miller, his first touchdown in his NFL career. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Scoring touchdowns. Doop, doop, doop. Eat it, Seahawks.
Methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand.
Too bad you're not here to watch this beating, Mel.
Knockout is there, but they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense.
Coward. Too afraid to watch the Bears beat your Seahawks. Oh my God, another one.
Taken very short, and he'll very wisely take a knee
what?
25 on the touchback. Seattle
What is going on with kickoffs tonight in this game? This morning, where you know, depending on where you are in the world.
A couple of interceptions, but also 3 touchdowns.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, a familiar story. Just didn't get a whole lot of protection from that O-line.
Go back to the season opener a year ago in Green Bay, when it was a struggle in a similar vein. And I'm still trying to understand why that.
All right, now I get to play as Khalil Mack.
A lot of high
maybe
pick talent on it, first rounders, second rounders.
There he is.
You have a new offensive line coach. Expect them to get better as the season goes on. But Russell Wilson, he knows how to manufacture offense, doesn't he?
He does indeed. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is
bringing Khalil Mack all day.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Oh!
To Marshall on the crossing route.
Brandon Marshall.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That guy's still in the league.
First catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams.
Yeah, Pete Carroll. Think about it, Pete. You know, if you really think about it,
let's see if they want to get outside of
the earth is flat, Pete.
And try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is CJ.
Nobody can block Khalil Mack.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the
NFC swung and missed on that one.
One of the guys on the team was saying,
hit him out of bounds, no first down.
That's carrying forward
inches.
Makes sense,
yes.
doesn't it?
The scramble good
Suck
for
it.
A nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Out at the 9.
Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half and some of these shorter games.
Well, broke one tackle. Couldn't break the other 3.
Bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out
there we go.
Figure out the things that they really
first
want
down.
To and who to run
what?
behind. Which are your better blockers?
What?
Find those guys and get in that direction. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw.
What? We're challenging that.
The ball to someone, they catch
I definitely got that first down. He carried me over the fucking first down marker.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Knee is down. Oh, no, yeah, that's pretty close. 4th and inches.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
Fuck.
stands.
Well, he
Look
challenged
at that. The ball's
play.
across
It
the
did not
goddamn
go.
line.
And that means he lost a
Crock of
timeout in
shit.
that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge
Jordan
the
Howard
player or
can
not.
bruise
In
for
this
it,
case,
though.
it didn't pay
We're
off.
bruising him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Now Trubisky on first down. Oh, that
Oh,
was dangerous.
Jesus. That was dangerous.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead
Dangerous.
they'll keep it on second down. A CD looking back to last week, one interesting thing certainly was that tie between Pittsburgh and Cleveland. You know, that was the first Week 1 tie since 1971.
Yeah, I think our research told us that the Broncos and Dolphins tied
No
10-10.
running room. No running room.
And remember, overtime was instituted by the NFL starting with the
Bobby
1974
Wagner.
season. So this is unbelievable.
Do, do,
Those two
do.
teams tied. Cleveland was +5 in turnover margin, had their chances, and got a field goal block down the stretch that would have won the game.
Yeah, Pittsburgh had a field goal.
You gotta
late
hold
in
that ball,
OT2,
cuz.
and they missed it wide left. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
It's a good
Have
punt.
Muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
All right, where's
Game's
Khalil
in a
Mack?
little bit of a lull here,
Let's
a little bit
blitz.
of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field
Khalil
position?
Mack
And
for
that's what both teams
breakfast.
are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On second down, here's Wilson. And Dixon over the middle.
Ed Dixon.
So 3-1 tackle, but
Oh, I
couldn't
just
do a whole
noticed that
lot
this
else.
live stream is still called Week 1 matchups. Whoops.
That's a great example that not
I'll
all
fix that
tight ends
after
are
this is
created
over.
equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn
Jets
it into much
Lions
more.
was the game I played. That was
On
the
third down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. He's taken
typical
down
Seahawks
before he
bullshit.
gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove
Get
it with
Hicks some
excellent
action
pace.
here.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes
There you go.
down.
Roquan Smith. That's a boy.
2
Love that
minutes to
dude.
go here
He's gonna be a
in the
beast.
first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
He's got Leonard
At the
Floyd.
half, a reminder, we go back to
Man, this
Orlando to
defense
check
is
in
pretty
with Jonathan
fucking sick
Coachman.
nasty.
We'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now Wilson on second down. Room here to run. Escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there
Yeah,
off
you
the
better be
scramble,
afraid.
but it'll still leave them with a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. Call it a 3-yard gain. Now the Bears going to use the second
Roquan
of their
Smith's all over the
timeouts
place.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over. For the Chicago fans, as the Bears come back on the field here, I hate to beat a dead horse, but you go back to that opener. What a heartbreaker. They had the 20-0 lead in Green Bay, your division rival. Everything was rolling, and then Aaron Rodgers led that comeback. But how do they rebound from that?
Oh, Trubisky can run too, Russell.
I think they said during the
To run right
game
into a
that
holding
the 17-0
penalty.
lead at the half for Chicago.
Bring it back.
That was the biggest deficit Green Bay had at home
offense
since 1958.
Wow.
In the first half. So that tells you
Charles
what a big deal
Leno,
it was.
you
How did they
sick
rebound?
son of a bitch.
Number one, you embrace the disappointment. You realize how bad it was and what an opportunity you let slip away. And then you emphasize
can Allen
all the
Robinson get
positives in
open
the
on
game.
this play?
How they ran the football well on offense.
Yes.
How on defense, Khalil Mack led a bunch of guys getting after the quarterback. Take that, move forward.
That's a way Penn State product.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
That's a way Penn State product.
A gain of 39 that time.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense, can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
It'll be a gain of 9.
Uh-oh.
And it'll be second and about a yard.
Here come the Bears.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's a good recovery on that.
When I watch that
Looked
play,
like he had a step and then he lost it.
In the past, the biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On third down, it's Cohen. Dancing away at the 30.
Oh, pick up your jockstrap on the sideline.
All the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
That juke, though.
There, 27 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on
Let's see that
defense
again.
there? That looked like they were
You'd be like,
playing for the
whoop.
pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an
Eat
easy
shit for
pickup
breakfast,
because
Earl Thomas.
They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2
Oh,
more
whoops.
quarters to
I
go.
was
We'll
not
take
paying
a
attention to
timeout.
the clock at
We'll be
all.
back after this. You're
What
watching the
an
NFL,
asshole.
and it's on You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Damn, that was stupid.
Both
I was
teams
still
appear
too happy
ready
about
for
my
the fight
Tariq
ahead,
Cohen
and we resume
jukes.
action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Oh, Luke, you dummy.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little
I
bit
hope
better.
that fucking
Probably
field goal
here
doesn't
at
come back to
halftime.
haunt me.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
What do you
Just
want,
not playing
JP?
as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
It's not time
and
for
we still
lunch
have
yet.
a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yep, that was a good
was
throw.
the target there, and it's third down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth.
There
They
we
got
go.
a very good infusion of youth.
Hello.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well.
Hello.
They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at
Off the
time they
table,
were drafted,
please. Thank
and
you.
inserted them into their lineup. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
I like how good this Bears defense is, though.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Oh! Oh, the deep bomb to A-Rob. Trubisky with the cannon.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears will extend
Look at that, just launched it.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now
Boom.
you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind.
Pylon cam.
We're counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
What happens when your line can give you time to throw?
It's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now Parkey for the extra point.
Okay, come on. Off the table, bud.
Parkey adds the extra point. And
Cody Parkey, ex-Eagle. One play, 67 yards and a touchdown.
Able to get the connection on the long
Trubisky looking like a smart fantasy play this week.
Drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice?
Uh-oh, Roquan Smith!
Intercepted.
Roquan Smith!
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
This is Howard on second down.
Oh, Jordan Howard is nice.
10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
The Chicago Bears are kind of a dangerous team, man. They got really good running backs, stellar defense, playmakers on wide receiver, and a young quarterback with a lot of promise.
On first down, they run with Howard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look.
All right. You want me to throw a 10th career touchdown pass? You got it. Let's see if we can get Trey Burton open here.
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
He was blanketed.
Second down throw that's knocked away.
Bobby Wagner's a good linebacker.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Maybe we could get him open on this one.
On third down, Trubisky.
Oh, 72. You got to hold that block, Leno.
Frank Clark coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's
almost blocked.
They hate it for several reasons.
Damn.
They let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Almost blocked. Almost missed it. Getting buck wild out here in Soldier Field.
No grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time, one play interception.
Well, don't be on the table, bro.
Should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
What are you up to?
Play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook.
All right. What do we got here? Another cover 2? No. Switch that to a Tampa 2.
Breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right.
Got him. Khalil Mack, baby. You can't sleep on that dude.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy
throwing the
ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
What?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer?
Wilson now off the bootleg. With a grab made by
How
Doug
the
Baldwin.
fuck?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll
What
take
are
a
you
break.
doing?
Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Fucking roughing the passer.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Yo, play the ball!
He's got it. Caught in the end
God
zone
damn it.
for the Seahawk touchdown. Brandon Marshall, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Made no
And the
attempt to play
Seahawks
that
are
ball,
able to
man.
Cut into that deficit. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're even. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over
How
the
is that a
strike.
roughing the
They go for
passer?
just one here
I've
as
never
it's
seen
up
a
and
roughing the
good.
passer called
And
in a
that'll cut the
Madden
lead to
game.
17-7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At disbelief. That was almost more mind-boggling than
Now
the
Chicago getting
terrible
ready to
safety
go
that
as they
happened
take
last
the
game.
field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They go with Howard again. Oh, able to avoid him.
Yo, Earl Thomas is just eating a bag of shit today.
Before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards
Getting
there,
juked,
but one
can't
before
tackle.
shut it downs.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And a minimal gain here as he's
Almost
up to
had
the
it. There was a nice hole
47-yard
there.
line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All right,
Offensively,
4th quarter.
with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched.
Matt Nagy got in his bag of tricks for this
Back now at
half.
Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also
See
have
if
the
we can
lead
get
as
a
well
little
as we begin quarter number 4.
Taylor Gabriel here. Haven't seen much of him today.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. On the right
Get
side,
Miller
this is
again now.
Miller. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point.
Streak.
This will be 3rd and 6. From midfield now, here's Trubisky.
Yep, that pocket collapsed. That collapsed real good.
Back at the 46. Nazir Jones in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
Right.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go
Y'all
through
about to
his
be pinned
progressions,
inside the
find
5.
somebody to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the
Oh,
beginning.
I missed
Great
it.
job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Just missed
That
it.
led to the sack.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
All right, let's get
sideline,
Khalil Mack
because when you
going
score
again.
a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Pick it, pick it.
Incomplete.
Oh,
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense
Should have
was
been
definitely
picked.
alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll get this up to the
Brandon Marshall's fucking beast moding me today.
He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
To throw is Wilson. Going up top. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, my God.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
I mean, I know Brandon Marshall's like a big dude, but he ain't this good no more.
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking.
He was covered.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Hit him. There we go, boys.
Hard, flat on his back.
I love Floyd. Leonard Floyd is just too nice.
Gets him for a loss of 7. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Wilson.
Hit him hard. There we
Nice
go.
hit. Jars the ball free
CJ
and
proceeds.
brings up 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
A little extra heat.
Anyone open.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is.
Oh, you sure that wasn't roughing the passer that time?
I know our
Fucking
vantage
Madden.
point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Oh, they get
Did
to
it!
the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a line.
Attaway, boys. Attaway. Block that kick. Here's a little secret for you. If you're playing the computer in Madden and they're going for a field goal, the snapper looks back at the kicker 5 times.
Yeah, big time play.
And when he looks back at the center to snap it, if you time your R2 jump to snap thing, you can almost always get in there. Success rate on that is pretty good.
Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first
Actually
down.
does feel like what this game could play like a little bit.
Look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's a good
I was stupid. I should have ran it. Saw that single coverage, and I was like, Gabriel should be able to get open, but he was covered too hard. Didn't get a good release.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here.
Oh, just short of it. Oh, Burton, you almost had it.
We get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
Damn.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
All right, this one should be good.
Boy, it's another boomer.
That's right. At the 2.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
I'm coming for you, Russ.
Wilson to throw.
Oh, shit.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A good pickup there.
Still coming
8
for you,
yards
though,
on the
Russ.
first down completion. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Wilson. He's going to put one out here to his running back. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get
Still coming for you, Russ.
As a result, the drive continues. Here's Wilson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Amukamara, you got to get that guy.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
All right, Hicks,
want
let's
to
see
make
what
sure
we
they
got.
have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now is Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. On second down, here's Penny. And he'll be out of bounds.
All right.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting
Send
this
everybody
guy.
here.
He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Wilson.
Oh, Kyle Ford, come on, man.
That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You got to end that game just like that.
First down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They go play action now. Wilson.
There we go.
Wilson's going to go down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Wilson now throwing on third and long.
Yes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Finally.
Stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon Marshall, no more.
Receiver Brandon Marshall.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They run with Howard, and he'll get this across the 40
fuck,
to about the 42-yard line. And now Jordan Howard slow to get to his feet, so they will stop play here. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Cohen. And he stopped immediately there.
Woo. All right, Chicago escaping 17 with dislocated ankle. Ouch. 17-7.
Bears on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Trubisky. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he couldn't hang on.
That was a dumb decision, but it was worth it just to try another one.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
Another great punt. Good job.
Because you always feel like the other team can come back.
I'm congratulating myself, but sometimes you just gotta give yourself props for doing a good job. You know, believe in you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Yes!
And this is intercepted.
Nice tip drill.
Should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football,
get off the table, please.
Or a disaster, and here
Thank
it was
you.
the latter.
Thank God.
In between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work,
And the Bears escape.
You wish you hadn't.
And Charles,
We
I
go
think when the
1-1.
schedule comes out, all
Thanks to Mitch
teams,
Trubisky
no matter where
and
they're predicted to
Russ
finish,
Wilson,
talk about protecting
25
your own
turnovers.
turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right?
Oh, that's going to do it for this Saturday's Madden streams. Thanks everybody for tuning in, taking part in the chat. It's good to talk with you. Good to see you guys again. Don't forget, we'll be back next Saturday morning again with 3 more games. And you can check us out right here on this very YouTube channel on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for another episode of the Fantasy Football Podcast. We'll catch you up on the best players of Week 2 in football and look ahead to Week 3, who you should be playing.
Saying so long, everybody.
You can follow us at FFF Podcast on Twitter. I'm at Luke Brown. See you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.